And we're back. We had just defeated the first gym leader. And now before we do anything else, we need to, well, first of all, we need to heal. Reorganize the party, and then let's check out this Route 22. Generally, Pokemon games tend to funnel you in the right direction for where you need to go. Clearly, I was being funneled north, since the person was blocking that direction. So since Route 22, since Route 22 was accessible, they probably aren't going to let us get very far on it. So let's go take a look at that. After we double check our party. Okay. Those roller skates. What a beautiful way to integrate the directional wheel. Alright, here's our first trainer up here. Psycho Quack. Not a terribly great matchup here. Litleo. Ooh, a new one. Fire Dark, maybe? Guessing by the color scheme. Let's see. Yep, fire, definitely. So not using Ember was a good choice. Interesting cry there. Alright, let's switch out. If we're going to be fighting water and fire types, we should probably get Didero back up at top. Let's see what the wild Pokemon level is, too. Six. Still a fair bit too high for Pikachu to join in. Dunsparce, interesting. Oh, shoot. We don't get too many shots to take this thing down, though. It's got a super effective move on me, and it's going to keep getting stronger. Just like that. Alright, let's go ahead and use the Great Ball on this guy. There we are. Didero levels up. I don't think agility is necessary here. That's a cut tree again. TM Cup must be around here somewhere. They usually don't make players try to remember too much. Ooh, Litleo. Okay then, so I'll try to make a note in the third video here, but for those of you who are having trouble with that first gym, this is an excellent fire type that you can actually pick up considerably earlier than I would have guessed, so... Perfect. Now I won't be using it in my team, but... should make an interesting addition for a few of the rest of you. Lots of new Pokemon so far. Ah, Goldeen, a solid water type already. And Pikachu. Voltaire may actually be able to take this one down, even though it's doubled in levels. It was Horndrill? Hornpeck? And we've paralyzed it. Just like the tactics we saw when we fought this guy before. Yeah, I probably got this. Interesting paralysis effects. And Voltaire gains a level. Almost 2. Actually, next up we have Meryl, another water type, or water fairy now. I'm hoping fairy doesn't resist electric or anything. Oh. Whoop. That was your last chance, Meryl. This battle is mine. Finish it off, Voltaire. Shocked by the revolution. Wow, 2 levels from that. Ooh, looks like there's a trail down there somewhere. That actually might be the cut tree from Route 3 that we mentioned before. Psyduck. Not exactly sure what water type of the ones we've seen so far I'd like to use. But I figure I probably don't have to make that choice until we get HM Surf, eventually. Assuming that's still a thing. You never really know. Here's another one. Riolu. Interesting choice. So we're going to want to get Pikachu out of there. Tried to counter me, so we'll use a special move. Ember. Ah, that was Endure. Trying to deal some last damage with a quick attack? Desperate measures won't save you from the guillotine, my friend. And Pikachu's got that play nice move now, so let's check out what that does exactly. Normal type, lower attack. So like puppy dog eyes, basically. There we go, another Bunnelby. Replace the one that we lost before. Whew. Look out. And caught. So we'll go ahead and run back to the Pokemon Center. Heal up Voltaire, switch out Bunnelby, and that will be that. That was not the Poké Center. This is. We can see great detail on the different Pokeballs that are used at the Poké Center. This is new. Alright, slowly approaching that prestigious full box. Deposit those two, Pikachu is healed, and we now have a Bunnelby for pickup. Should be good for now. So now the only thing I need to go back and get is a Zigzagoon, which as I said, I'll go ahead and do after this session. And another trainer. And it's a bad matchup for Pitchy. Metapod's coming out, so we'll send Didero. Finish the job. Battle after battle. So basically, this is an area you could have been grinding to increase, say, a Litleo's levels before taking on that first gym. Just a side area. Which are nice, because these things are good for balancing out your team, basically. Making sure they're all more or less around the same level. Ooh. Powerful tackle there. Let's go ahead and tell it to play nice. Canceling effects. Fortunately for Bunnelby, raising its speed won't help because it's paralyzed and automatically moves second. But it's going to try anyway. Clearly. Ooh. It's a close one. If Bunnelby uses quick attack, I'm out. Oh, and it does. Oh, maybe not. Voltaire gets a lucky hit there. And emerges the victor. Now, somebody tried to tell me that you could actually jump both ways over the ledges in this generation, but clearly they were trolling. Flabebe, this is new. What on earth? Voltaire, let's get out of there. Switch to D-Diddle. I'm guessing this is like Grass Fairy, something along those lines. Yeah, and they're using Vine Whip, so that would make some sense. I more or less just got lucky on that switch. Wonder if you can find this Pokemon in the route. A lot of trainers here, though. And there's an area to surf. And there's an exit. Alright, let's go look up that Flabebe. It's a good chance to see if the Pokédex has the same features it had in Black and White of area location. So where is it in the Pokédex? It is down here, apparently. So that's our location, probably the... We're in Santaloon right now, and it is up on Route 3. Okay. Let's see the others. Ledba is on Route 3. Combee is on Route 3. Everything is on Route 3. Riolu is on Route 22. So Riolu is where we were just at. Goldeen is probably in the water where we just were. Yeah, that's correct. And who's left? Surskit. We do not know. So it looks like we've got only Riolu to catch on this route. And then in the previous route, Marill and Zigzagoon. Alright, very doable. Keep going. Finish the route up before we close down this session. What will pop out? Donnelly. Once again, I can search for Riolu once we close down, so I'll hold off on some of that. Out of my way, peasant. Here's something. Oh wow, the entrance to Victory Road is so close. Alright then. Route 22 is a dead end indeed. Let us head to Route 3, which is north. Probably should have seen that coming, actually, but it's alright. More to explore. Oh, what's my gift? Experience share. Okay, so this is going to help with any new Pokemon that you come across that are far weaker. Although at this stage of the game, all it's really going to do is take away experience from the Pokemon that particularly need it. So oh wow, the flowers are the wild grass on this route. Very chic. And here's a Combee right away. Remember, we need a female Combee to evolve into Vespiquen, so I'll go ahead and catch this one, but oh, first Pokemon to escape. Let's switch to Pikachu and see if we can't get it to paralyze itself. A useful strategy, inflicting status conditions for catching. Combee continues to give quite the trouble. There we go. Double level up. Is there any difference between the catch rates and the red and yellow flowers? Oh, Skitty. Seeing some throwbacks to Ruby and Sapphire here. Unlike Combee, Skitty does not resist much. What? I explained EXP share completely differently. It looks like... That's interesting. Hold on. Experience share is now... Oh. Experience share is now a key item, which means that all Pokemon receive experience points from battles. It does not, however, cause there to be more experience given from the battles in general, which means I'm going to want to turn it off, personally. If your team gets to be too imbalanced, you may want to turn that back on, or especially once you have... Once you start having all 6 Pokemon in your team be actual fighting members as compared to the Skitty and Combee I've got. And here's a Flabebe, which we mentioned earlier. Now, this is interesting to me. Flabebe has an accent in its name naturally. Generally, the English versions of Pokemon games have not been able to support accented characters, so... Oh, this is a fairy type. So I'll be curious to see if we can actually nickname with accents now. Oh, I killed it. Look out. Next time, Flabebe. That XP share should really be called XP All by Pokemon standards, but... Clearly, Nintendo does not hire their own lore experts. A fault for which we will slight them. Probably have a significant amount of cash on hand from all those trainers. Yep. So let's get another batch of 10 Pokeballs and a Premier Ball to go with it. And then maybe pick up, say, 3 Great Balls and call that a day. Partez away. I also quite like that the routes have unique names as compared to just being generically named this time. Gives it a little bit of extra character, world building. And this one's another Skitty. Oh no! Didero was infatuated. But Tackle still finishes the job. And here's another flip. That's a completely different color than the last 2 that we saw. Actually kind of like this. Yellow. Alright, let's not mess up on this one. So, it's possible this is just pure Fairy type, because even though it's using Vine Whip, it doesn't seem to be taking a significant amount of damage from Flying type moves. And we're going to switch to Voltaire, use the Paralysis strategy one more time. And Bunnelby's gotten an item, we'll catch that later. This one proving quite difficult. There it goes. So it's possible these things have different flowers, similarly to a Spinda with its stripes, or certain other Pokemon. A little bit of a hedge maze here. Get a super potion. And a Great Ball. And here's a yellow Flabebe once again. I need to figure out what all fairy type is weak to. I know it resists dragon, but that's about all I know. Probably resists fighting too if they're trying to balance out the metagame with it. There's a trainer. We'll catch her, him, it. Corphish. Gardener. Ooh, interesting sprite update. Clearly, Didoro is not a good matchup for this one, so we'll switch out. And it saw that coming. Powerful moves on this guy. Perhaps Crawdaunt would be a good water type to consider this time around. Ooh, and Voltaire is knocked out. This is all you, Fennekin. With the HP to resist Vice Grip, Napoleon decisively ends the battle. And Fennekin is evolving. What have you got, Napoleon? Quite a lengthy evolution sequence this time. Breakson. Interesting. Well, that seems as good a point as any to cut the session. I'll go heal up, catch the few Pokemon I missed out on. And we'll be back in a little bit. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody.